I don't have any slides. I'm just going to talk, and you have to listen. And what I'm going to do is actually talk at a very high level, hopefully to trigger some curiosity in your minds, and you'll ask a lot of questions of Munir. Good afternoon. My name is Mohammed Merah. I'm pleased to participate in this important forum. And I want to thank the organizers and the sponsors for this great venue and also great organization that I've seen. I'm responsible for ITT Goulds Pumps. We're a manufacturer of pumps, valves, connectors for the oil and gas industry, petrochemicals, mining, power, and other general industries. We've been participating in the Middle East for the last 35 years, and specifically in Saudi Arabia. As a U.S. manufacturer of pumps and valves and serving these industries that I just mentioned, back in 2008, we saw an opportunity, much like today, really. It was in 2006, I think, where we have the Mega Projects Forum in Khobar, and I participated, and I called my CEO, and I said, look, I've been presenting plans to you for the last 2 years. I'm not getting any traction. I'm not going to do anything more on this project until you take a plane and come and sit with me and see what I see. And he was stunned by my comment, and he took a plane and came. And at that time, we sat with the leaders of Aramco, and he was convinced within a day that we took too long to jump in. But we jumped in, and in 2009, we completed a factory, a world-class factory of pumps, manufactured pumps and service rotating machinery in Dammam. And what I'd like to do here is just share with you, as the audience here, some of my impressions of things that we went through that you may want to keep in mind or maybe take notes of. First, there were all the right drivers for the decision. Just to name a few, Saudi Arabia is the largest economy. It has the customer base that we look for as an equipment manufacturer, and they were spending a lot of money. Second, we looked around, and Saudi Arabia had one of the best industrial infrastructures in the actually Middle East, North Africa region. And even 2008, 2008, it was still pretty mature, and it's growing and getting better. Third, it was a great investment climate, not only in terms of the capital available and the investments in the projects, but also the customers were very willing to support and encourage us to make the investments. And also another important factor is with regards to the investment factor, the investment climate, had to do with the commercial laws, the banking systems, and all things related to that we all have to worry about when we invest in a new country. But what struck us the most, really the reason we made the decision was the support, encouragement, and engagement we had from Saudi Aramco management. I'd been covering Saudi Arabia for 20 years prior, and I never saw that transformation that took place. And as was mentioned by my colleagues here, we were welcomed, we were encouraged to come and meet, we were supported, we were guided to the extent that when we started producing, we needed to know who are the approved supply chains in Kingdom. So Saudi Aramco has a very rigorous system of approving supply chains. It was all there available for us with names and contacts, et cetera, et cetera. So with that, it was really a positive investment for us that allowed us to immediately participate on some significant projects. Most of you know about them, like Satorp and now Sadara. And it gave us a base from which we built and then allowed us to participate in other projects like SABIC projects or SEC projects, modern projects. So what have we learned? Some items I could share with you about things we learned. You taking notes? It's nothing different than any other new country. But you got to be rigorous about it, okay? First, you do your homework and you plan well, okay? You go for the long term. When you invest in another country with such investment opportunity and growth opportunity, you go for the very long term. You deliver high-quality products and services. Saudi Arabia has a very mature customer base that utilizes very high standards. And if you've ever been in one of the inspection processes, you would know it. So you've got to go with high-quality products and services. You must understand the Saudization process. You must apply it and know how to use it for your own benefit. There's a way to do it correctly, and you really benefit from it. Observing full compliance to local regulations is very, very important. They are rigorous, but they work. And then understanding the local cultural differences. Every country has a different culture in the way it operates, and in the way processes are done, decisions are made, the way you sell, the way you manufacture, the way you employ, the way you deal with employees, and so on and so forth. Last but not least, it's just as important, put experienced management. If you want to succeed, you have to have experienced management. So that's just to name a few. And I just want to say that our investments as ITT Goulds Pumps was positive. And I'm confident that the vast opportunities that exist today in the kingdom, and particularly with Saudi Aramco, are good for all. There's plenty for all, and especially in the oil and gas and petrochemical industry. Thank you.